And all my bitches be spicy. Red Birkin, red bottom, so spicy. The team lit,
The Matrix.
We stepping in hotter this year.
Yes, we had another Wednesday. We back at it like Craftmatics with your favorite WCW in the building of my lovely co-host.
Why you keep saying lovely, man?
You're so lovely,
handsome,
Jig.
man. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like handsome or some shit like that.
All right,
Suave.
you
Stop saying
handsome,
lovely,
you
man.
handsome,
No homo.
you handsome.
Alright.
Yeah, but we got an incredible show. We here with the whole team, the runway in the building, super producers, writers, DJs, all kinds of musical goodness, all the goodness that you need. Yeah, so what's up, y'all?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Let's go. Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Yes, and I'm glad you came out today on this rainy Wednesday, but it's so intimate today. I'm so lucky. I'm around all these fine gentlemen.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't get to, don't hate though. Yeah, so y'all super producers. I think, you deserve that title. But I always ask this question, what made y'all fall in love with hip hop? Why hip hop?
Who wanna start this? Who wanna start this?
DJ go first.
DJ go first.
Oh, God.
DJ gotta go first.
They always picking on me, man.
Well, the DJ is important.
They
Two
always picking on me,
turntables
man.
and a mic. If it wasn't for DJ, we wouldn't really know what hip hop is. So your role is important. Respect the DJ. Yeah.
That's
So
a fact.
what made
Well,
you
I mean, me personally, I grew up listening to hip hop, all kind of music also. But my dad used to DJ, so I used to hear stories about him DJing the park jams, and so I come from that era. You know what I'm saying? I come from the vinyl era, just the real hip hop, the culture. You know what I'm saying? We all from Queens, so we all come from
the money. Yeah.
Yo, also shout out to Mobb Deep today.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Infamous album dropped. That first album with Suge One's Part 2 dropped.
Wow.
Yeah.
1995 today.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole Queens.
Salute.
Shout out to the mob. Shout out to the mob, man.
Yeah.
Queens in the building. So wait a minute, you saying G Money from Flip the Script, right?
Facts.
All right, cool. I'm not bugging. I'm like,
No,
yo, I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Y'all don't know that's
We
the
here.
podcast, Flip the Script.
Yeah.
You cool,
So
man.
that's it.
Yeah, you cool, man.
We know our shit over here.
See.
Yeah.
But hip hop is definitely I love. But for us, we do it all. We don't just do hip hop music. So the first two tracks I played today was the first one was Moan featuring Manolo Rose.
Yeah. Shout out to Manolo Rose.
I ain't gonna hold
Dope
you.
artist.
So that joint's out right now, just dropped. And then the second one was Lil Kim featuring Fab. It's called Spicy. But those two hip hop joints. But collectively we do a lot of different type of music. Hip hop, EDM, pop. R&B, reggae, so it kind of mixes up, you know what I'm saying? So hip hop is not just what we do as super producers, just to get that out there, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta stamp it, you know what I mean?
All right, so what made you guys fall in love? I'm trying to get down the line.
Let's do it.
Yes.
So I'm the youngest of four brothers.
Okay.
So, that's
About to say out of us? No, I was saying.
You got me like about a month, right?
Tell everybody who you are too.
Steph Raymond.
Yes.
Just growing up, that's all they would play, the Mobb Deep, the Wu-Tang, Onyx. And my father, he used to have equipment in the basement. And one of my guys, Landstar, he came by and I seen him take my father's equipment and make hip hop out of it. And I was just memorized. I was struck. And since then, I just fell in love with creating music.
Okay, and how about you?
Yeah, man. Taj here, the Audacious Jones, Teddy Bear Taj, whatever. I wear a lot of names. But honestly, hip hop came from my pops. He was a bass player, played for Lisa Lisa in a Cult Jam. I grew up around like Full Force being like the homies, you know what I'm saying?
And they were great writers and producers.
Yes.
They
Shouts to Full Force.
responsible for the white boy bands. What's their name?
New Kids on the Block.
NSYNC,
bunch of
yeah.
them, right?
Britney Spears
Britney
too. They
Spears,
wrote a lot of her
yeah.
joints too.
That's the same ones that was at House Party, right?
Yeah.
Feature.
I smell pussy.
What's that?
My guy, Bo.
That's
Crazy.
I'ma kick your fucking ass.
That's my guy, Bow-Legged Lou, man. Shout out Bow-Legged Lou one time, man. That's the homie. But so my mom's going to all the parties. My dad playing the bass. First record my mom's ever got me was Ready to Die. So
Hell of an album to get.
hell of an album to get, right?
First one.
That was back in the day when you used to pay like 70 something cents and you get the Columbia House CDs.
Yeah, I remember that.
CDs every
And I
month.
owed a mad money.
I never paid them
switching names and shit. I kept switching names and addresses.
I still owe them. This live, right?
That was like the first illegal download. Like,
Yes.
Analog niggas in the building.
Yes. So that's where my love comes from.
All right.
I'll go by the name of Bassy. Nice to meet you.
Shout out to Bassy.
I started with hip hop more or less off my sister. My sister was into like the Mary J. Blige, SWV era. So I grew up under that, being her little backup dancer and shit like that. And then a little chill, son. And then from then on, I got into like DJing, and then Onyx and Lost Boys took over my neighborhood, and that was it. I was just locked into everything. So Lost Boys was like,
man, of the Queens.
Southside.
they did it all for us, like to this day.
I mean, y'all come from a rich background intimately with your family, and then y'all come from Queens, which already has like history in hip hop. Like, if it wasn't for Queens, especially Queensbridge, I know you may not be from Queensbridge, but just Queens, period, like, made so much contributions to hip hop. Do y'all feel like y'all have a lot of big shoes to fill, or y'all just trying to break ground on and do something totally different?
I mean, I don't know. Being from Queens, I know Queens get the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we grew up with it. So
Cash, you know, let's go black.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like big producers that come out of Queens, like there was a slew of them back in the day, but now, as of now, it's not too many that's really, you know, coming right, and at least coming with like a versatile avenue where you got like EDM, you got house music, we can do Spanish, trap, anything you really need. Like we can much make that happen and make it, you know, custom to you. So I feel like now, I think that's it's a good opportunity for us to do. So not so much filling shoes, but more or less just paving a new way. And hence the runway. Like we from Jamaica, Queens, we from that Rockaway area.
I mean,
you know
the
what I'm
first
saying?
like hip hop label was founded by a Queens motherfucker.
Yeah,
Simmons. Shout out to Uncle
Shout out to Russ.
Also, FYI, not to cut you off, the charges against him got this.
That's right.
Wow. That's right.
Yeah, because I had a whole rant and a half because I feel like okay, I feel like, because I know, being in the industry, people get, you got all this pussy thrown at you, especially if you a high male figure in this game. And I feel like it's such a damn shame where, even with Bill Cosby and everything like that, your legacy, like, it's tarnished over one chick. And I could imagine how those nights went, oh, that's Bill Cosby! Let me alone! Oh, I want to go to your room! Ah! And then, like, 30 years later, you complaining about him touching on you when you know damn well you was with the shit. And then all this time, everything that this man created, because he could have been, we all got dark sides to us. We all got, fucked up shit going on with us. But, it erases all the positive, and it's more good than negative.
Right.
Malcolm X was Little Red before he was Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? And so, the same thing goes for these other men too. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm glad because they was trying to do that shit to Quincy Jones too. And he's
Not
like,
Quincy.
Leave Quincy alone.
as far as the producer war, they was trying to do that.
That's reaching right now.
Yeah. No, but they were. And I was so mad. Like, I hope, please, to God. I think they heard my praise. Because I'm like, don't do that.
Not Quincy.
Right? Like, leave his old ass alone. Like,
Leave that one alone, man.
Yeah. So, we got a call? Oh, we got a caller. Let me get to that. Hello? Hello?
Caller, you on the air?
Yes.
All right, what's up with the Queens? Like, is it in the water? Like, what's going on out
something
there?
in
Like,
that water.
Because Jamaica Bay.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, at the beginning of hip hop in the era, the early stages, it seemed like BDP came out and stopped. It said Bronx keep creating and Queens keep on faking it. But like, ever since that,
yeah, it's been a little run.
Little run, long. Talk about long. Like the run never stopped. Ever since Marley and all that, since that, it never stopped. You know what I mean? You got Roxanne Shante dropping movies on Netflix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mobb Deep, like I just said, the anniversary. We can keep going
and
on
we
and on.
approaching the
Onyx.
anniversary of Prodigy. This is around the time where he first started at the Blue Note Jazz Club, which I was real fortunate to go see last year. Like, I saw that 2 weeks before his death. That was like my birthday kick off.
Right.
And we was just talking about it, like how to watch hip hop so grown and sexy like that with a live band. Now, doing production, have y'all ever thought about having live bands, or have y'all already done with the trumpets and the violins and the drums and like real instruments?
So, I mean, I myself, what I contribute to this team is I'm a multi-instrumentalist. So I play piano, I play drums, and all of this is self-taught. Like I said, my pops played bass, but he was so like far going. He was just like, yo, you learning on your own, nigga. Figure it out on your own, nigga. So I had to learn everything by myself. So that's, I mean, just being able to add that to what is already a dynamic group. Like, I feel like that's kind of what makes us unstoppable, really. Like, oh, y'all didn't play this out? Nah, we didn't play this out. We don't really sample like that. If we need to recreate something, we could recreate something. Like, all of us have that ear, all of us have that talent to put it all together. So live instrumentation is definitely a part of what we do.
I think that should be the new wave. How do y'all feel about like the trap music now, or the mumble raps, especially coming from the rich? Like, y'all grew up with hip hop. Like, I think we all in the same era, because y'all was talking about a lot of shit that is very familiar with me. So, you know what I'm saying? So I think we all, in the same boat here. But if you really look at it, we grew up with hip hop at its early stages.
Facts.
We grew up. We saw when it turned gangster. We saw when it went flashy. We saw when it went trap and mumble. So how do you feel about all of its transition, and where is it going now?
Who want to take that?
I love it.
The DJ always got the answer.
You know what? I think I think that there's a time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel like the hip hop that started us, people when they heard that thought it was trap and thought it was garbage and noise. Also, you know what I'm saying? So some people who come from that era, who started that hip hop culture and that wave, probably look at what's going on now like it's noise and it's not valid hip hop. But I feel like it's just a new day and age. You can't really get mad at the next artist making their bag on what they're doing right now. And I like the music also. I DJ, I play the music. Not everybody's music I like. I go crazy over, you know what I'm saying? But I do like a lot of the trap music, so I'm cool with it. Personally, you know what I'm saying?
I'm cool as well. Actually, Cole said it on one of his songs that he just dropped. Like they're young. They're like 17. They talking about turning up what we was doing at the age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it at all.
We was rolling down the street smoking Indo, sipping on gin and
Like,
juice.
you know what I'm saying?
That's what we was doing.
We had us, you know what I'm saying?
Our Ratchet was there too, like
That's what I'm
the
saying, exactly.
Yeah.
Some of his skits on the album was crazy.
Yeah, super crazy. Yeah.
And so we had the same joint. It's just different times, different tempos of music. But I think it's dope.
Yeah, money, man.
Now, as producers, do y'all adapt to the sound, or do y'all try to dictate the sound that's coming up?
Question.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
A little bit of both.
A little bit of, but it depends on the situation. Depends on the client.
Yeah.
Some people just want what they heard. Some people want to take that risk, and we have the capability of doing both. So it's really just we try to customize everything. When we're working with somebody to give you that experience, is going to get you the best product, because it's a reflection of us at the end of the day as well. So.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, because not too long ago, we was talking about production and people behind the scenes, and we made a statement where how Dark Child, like when Brandy will work with Dark Child, she made some of her best music. Like, she showed her vocal ability, like her vocals were some of the best vocals when she worked with Dark Child. Do you bring that out on other artists when they come, like if they come in and want to sing, or they got a rap song and it's not really in pocket? Like, how do you work with the artist to make sure that they get the best quality of music?
That's the real thing. Like, I think that's one of the main things on the side that we do, which is like we call it like the runway experience. And we build with the artist, we vibe with you. Like we might start working after we talk, after we vibe, after we, get you out of your shell, so the client, the artist themselves can actually just feel way better about, what they want to say and who they want to be and how they want to dictate their music. And, so far so good. I mean, I think we got a few things going on that are pretty good. So
also, that experience happens in-house. You know what I'm saying? We all are artists in our own right as well. So even though I DJ, I also record. Like he said, he plays a lot of instruments, but he also records music. He raps, he sings, he raps. Steph got 13.5 bars and the team was
13.5
ready at any moment.
Can we get some bars later though? A little bit though? That's how
chamber. You said in the chamber.
we need to bring them out. We need to bring them out. Scared money don't make no money. Please get the money. Please get the money though. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. And that's how I met Taj. I met him at
The Jacquees.
Yeah, the Jacquees Sean John party.
Oh, okay.
And
Dope.
yeah, the signing event, and he was doing some performance, and I'm like, oh shit, that shit, you know. And then I try to make everywhere. Huh?
We actually threw that event just to throw
that. That was y'all.
We do that every
Oh.
Friday.
Little lifestyle, little light.
So how lucky am I? Look at that.
I said I had to put that out there.
Look at that. And I wasn't even noticing. I need to be paying more attention, but I was just so lit off of that night because it was an incredible night. Can we all agree?
No, it was dope.
Definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, and it was a dope ass night. And every event that I go to, I try to make sure I'm not just going at a party. Like I want to see new talent. I want to see who's the dopest thing, because I could be interviewing you today and then tomorrow you just make that fucking crazy ass.
Yeah.
It's not so much of
definitely
who's doing it right now, but I'm looking towards the future. And I felt like what I was listening to when you did your performance was amazing. That's why I had to step to you like, yo,
thank you.
Are you interested in, you know what I'm saying? I would love to have you. But then you came, I didn't even know all of this came with the package. So
Ta-da!
shout out to John Quay though. Like, I gotta give you props for that.
Shout out to Quay one time.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so moving forward, you said you had a song with Little Kim and Fabulous. What? Yeah, like what? How does that happen? Like
relationships.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and just actually that stemmed from working with Mon Corleone, who has the record with Manola Rose, Ain't Gonna Hold You. And just building relationships. We've been working for about like 7 to 8 years just on this new sound he's creating. And, through that time, we crossed paths with a few people that work with her directly. My man Cash, really good dude. And, the timing came right. He came to the studio. We played a bunch of beats. And he actually wanted that record for himself.
I know.
He's like, yeah, I want this joint. And he played it for her. And she was like, nah, this is it.
Now you gotta
And
come
that
up
was it.
off this.
So,
You
yeah.
gotta come up off of it.
We got that call. It was like, okay, time to pull up. All right, let's go.
Yeah, so what's some of the other artists that you guys work with that's like high profile?
Lumi D.
Yeah.
Shout out to Spanish Harlem. I went to junior high school with Lumi.
Yeah.
We got into fights, not together, but against other bitches. Yeah, hell yeah. I got
together and all that.
hell yeah, cause these motherfucking hoes try to play
So
themselves.
what was you talking about then?
What? She spoke about that
She
shit?
didn't talk about that particularly, but I spoke to her and she said she has a little past of her, getting a little crazy, but she didn't go into details.
She used to whip ass.
So now I know. So now when we talk to her, we're gonna make sure.
Yeah, tell her. Yeah, she used to whip ass back in the day. Don't get it twisted.
She didn't want to tell the details. She kept.
No, she kind of try to be dainty now, but she was kick stomping bitches in their faces back in
Oh.
the day. I hope I'm not. Don't do that.
Let's go, Lumi.
I say allegedly. But yeah, allegedly. Shout out.
Broken U-turn, go back up the
Yeah,
block.
shout out to PS50. That was a performing arts school that we went to together. So yeah,
that's
so
dope.
yeah, and Yanitza and everybody. Shout out to the whole 118th Street, 2nd Avenue,
Talk to 'em.
3rd Avenue. Shout out to the whole
Talk to 'em.
Spanish Harlem. Yes, yeah.
So it's strength in numbers.
Yeah,
What made y'all come together and say we gonna do this thing together?
yeah.
Well, like I was saying a few minutes ago, we all have our own talents and our own, creativity. We all record new music. So, we all linked up at different times in our life. Me and Basketball, I think, met first, like in high school. You know what I'm saying? We had a whole different situation back then. And then he linked up with Steph, and then they kind of started working together on their own time. They linked up with Taj. They had their own thing going on. So then, Basketball was like the glue of the whole situation.
Yeah.
So Basketball was like, yo, I've been linking with this dude. He do the X, Y, and Z. And I got Steph, and then G, we got to meet up. And then, so we like, all right, let's just put it together and make everybody's job easier. We all got talent. We all do different kind of, styles of music and this and that. So let's put it together and just hit the runway.
That's
And,
it.
and that's beautiful, especially it was an 8-year run that you guys having so far with Runway. Like how long y'all been doing this
The
together?
runway thing, we've been like
together.
2 years. 2 years.
About 2 years
But
together.
like individually longer, but collectively like 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So what is something that you're trying to do moving forward? What is the end goal for the runway?
Really just creating that culture. I mean, musically and just sound wise. And everybody has their point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people like Swiss Beats had his era that was just 3 summers straight back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that you never forget in history. And I think with what we're doing and the way we starting off and the energy that we create, I think we had that, that moment where you could look back 30, 40 years from now and be like, yo, Roxanne and Shantae movie, or you know what I'm saying? Like that type of feel. Not even for the publicity, just for like the stamp on like time.
Yeah,
I think that's the most important.
Undeniable.
100%.
Like when you talk about hip hop, you're talking about runway too.
Like
right. If you was talking 2018, 2019, you're talking about the runway. Like that was it, and that's pretty much just the stamp that we really trying to create.
What made you come with the runway? Where did that come from? Why runway? Why the runway? Why? What is that? What's the significance of the runway?
I mean, we from Jamaica, Queens. We from right off the
JFK.
We got 2 airports.
JFK airport, 2
We your way
airports.
in, we your way out, like
That's
can't
it.
take off without us.
Yeah, that's some fly shit y'all talking
I kind of want to.
Some fly shit, see?
I kind of want to hear the Little Kim and Fabulous joint again. Can we get to that? And then we're going to be right back with some more of the runway.
D, what's good?
We're going to talk about the future. We're going to talk about potential bars.
He said he had a chamber like
0.4.
I'm just trying, though. Can I fish a little? I might get a whole salmon out of this. Like, you don't know. Shh, you don't know.
It's like New Jack City.
Let me
T-Money brought his man.
Yeah, and I need a hit, nigga. I need a hit. Can we get that? Can we get that? We be right back, y'all. The runway. Cha-Cha Mystique Jig. Let's get it.
Cha-cha
Right
turned
back.
up.
Yeah.
Muy caliente. Time to keep it cool, that's what the wrist say. Don't be a fool, that's what the fist say. I'm crushing these bitches like it's a Wednesday. Skirt, skirt, that's what the Wraith do. Inside, white it out, I just erased you. Outside, all black is biracial. I'm married to the money and I'm so faithful. Man, this ring finger so icy. It's like my middle finger, don't fuck with it. These red bottoms so spicy. It's like it's red pepper stuck to the bottom of it. Pull up in the dawn, spicy. 250 on the arm, spicy. They hate me, I see why I'm so icy. When Kim come through, it gets spicy. You know my niggas be spicy. And all my bitches be spicy. Red Birkin, red bottom, so spicy. The team lit, everything we do spicy. Shit's real, he got ADD, can make him sit still. He wanna know how these $1 billion lips feel. I'm too classy, too bossy. You bitches ain't spicy, I just salty. Pull up with the Draco in the trunk, call it over. Kimmy got the spice, hold the keys to your life. And you bitches couldn't escape with T.I.'s wife. I'm so spicy. Pull up in the dawn, spicy. 250 on the arm, spicy. They hate me, I see why I'm so icy. When Kim come through, it gets spicy. You know my niggas be spicy. And all my bitches be spicy. Red Birkin, red bottom, so spicy. The team lit, everything we do spicy.
We stepping in hotter this year. We stepping in hotter this year. And they ain't gon' like it. They gon' be spicy. Hold up. Fillet that pussy, then let it saute. Then I sprinkle on it like I'm Salt Bae. Them jerks ain't getting chicken, so they hot sauce. You drippin' whack juice, boy, it's not sauce. Stop hyping up these goofies and whack rhymers. The dick sucking done got worse than Black China. Spice out the cabinet, aka the closet. I'm making up some fly shit or making a deposit. Remember we was playing, we gon' make it in the projects. To get that off-white, you gotta make it from the Pyrex. Now I'm in the Cayenne, drippin' Sriracha. Tell a nigga stay cool before we turn up and hot ya, nigga. Get some banging head, then amnesia on him. Should I plain Jane or add the seasoning on him? Kimmy.
Pull up in the dawn, spicy. 250 on the arm, spicy. They hate me, I see why I'm so icy. When Kim come through, it gets spicy. You know my niggas be spicy. And all my bitches be spicy. Red Birkin, red bottom, so spicy. The team lit, everything we do spicy.
We stepping in hotter this year. We stepping in hotter this year. And they ain't gon' like it. They gon' be spicy.
You know my niggas be spicy. And all my bitches be spicy. Red Birkin, red bottom, so spicy. The team lit, everything we do spicy.
Timmy, they gonna be spicy after this one.
Dawson, what you doing, man?
Scratching.
Come on, no, come on, get down, get down, get down.
Yo, G Money! Yo, G, get the downstairs!
Yo, that's Flip! Yo, Flip!
Yo, G! Yeah, G Money, I know G Money. I know G Money. Look at that genuine, I know G Money, shit, man.
Oh, why you do that?
I'm talking to your point. Where G Money at? Yo, G! Man, where the G Money at? So anxious. What you talking about? G Money, cut out there!
Yo, listen, man. Let me talk to you. If Queen's Flip come by here, if you call, tell him I ain't here, man.
You don't like Flip? I like Flip.
Why you like Flip?
Cause he cool.
He cool. Tell Mr. Cool.
Dad.
If he call, if he come by, I'm not here, man.
What's in it for me?
What's in it for you?
He's cool.
He don't like cool. Get out of here.
What's in it for me?
What's in it for you?
Yeah, me.
Keep your teeth.
No, I want something.
Want
Yo,
some?
Flip!
All right, wait. All right, see the bag over there?
Yeah, I see it.
That's yours.
Let me see what's in it first. Hold on.
See what's in it? Just a bag, nothing in it, man.
Oh, nice speakers. Thanks, bro. All right, I keep my mouth shut.
You good?
Yeah, we good.
All right.
Catch you later.
The runway. Let me get in my bag one time. Yeah. Let me get up in my baggie. I'm about to get up in my baggie. Let me get up in my baggie. Couple baddies, and they be like, whoa, hey, 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 and they be like, whoa, hey, 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 hey. Let me get up in my baggie.
I'm from the Barrow of Queens, I see you looking. Getting this money but never cooking. Double my prices now for the bookings. From Bronx to Queens, Staten Island to Brooklyn. They don't wanna see me pop. Do your little dance when I walk in the spot. They don't wanna see me pop. Team G Money, man, we still on top.
Let me get up in my baggie. I'm about to get up in my baggie. Let me get up in my baggie. Couple baddies, and they be like, whoa, hey, 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 and they be like, whoa, hey, 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 hey. Let me get up in my baggie.
Hold up. Had to get up in my baggie. They be like, SP with his dogs like you Shaggy. Looking for a bad little shorty named Daphne to show up with the Scooby-Doo. My outfit on funeral. Got me fresh to death, I extra flex. Your chain hang like Wu-Tang, protect your neck. Put on for the whole Harlem, but I rep the West. Got songs on the radio that put a pep in your step.
Yo, I'm in my Fendi, my Louis, Gucci, my Birkin. Paid dues, made moves, had to put that work in. Harlem is the stomping ground, Brooklyn was where I birthed in. Tone wide with a Millie Rockets, how I heard this. It's time to dance while you listening. A different tax bracket is where I'm transitioning. Going up, set the record clear. Made more money in my lifetime ever this year.
Let me get up in my baggie. I'm about to get up in my baggie. Let me get up in my baggie. Couple baddies, and they be like, whoa, hey, 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 and they be like, whoa, hey, 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 hey. Let me get up in my baggie.
Hey, time to get up in my gold yard. I've been hard since having fights in schoolyards. I've been real, these faker than boob jobs. And North Star, the flow tighter than sports bras. Whoa, let me get up in my baggie. If you getting money, you a baddie. Hit my Millie Rock, then I'm dabbing. Whoa, getting to the money's automatic. Whoa. Whoa.
Now give it up for DJ John!
Yeah, Video Music Box, we here, we doing it up. Queens, make some noise up in the
Shaking the studio. They don't fuck this whole shit up just now.
I think a plane just went by, man.
Yeah.
I think a plane just went by, man.
Out here, that was out here, that was incredible. And everything, and shout out to Kaya Baby. The last track that the video that we just saw had Kaya Baby in it. Southside Jamaica Queens is in the building, and happy birthday, baby girl.
Happy birthday, Kaya, baby.
Happy
Birthday,
Kaya.
Kaya.
To you. Yeah. So, wow, y'all doing events too? Cause you said y'all did that whole Jacquay, Sean John signing event. Yeah, I was dancing on motherfucking benches and shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
there you go.
Y'all ain't see me though. I had the colorful thing, and I think I had a shirt like this color on it. I don't know, but I was in there jumping on couches and shit, sipping off everybody's goddamn cup and shit. They probably got a slip near Mickey. I don't know, but I was lit as shit. Like it was so dope that night, you know. So y'all doing events and everything, like y'all incredible. Like how y'all starting to do events, or is that something that y'all was always doing?
Nah, I mean, so this Friday event, I actually know the guy who owns it.
Okay, ER.
ER. So
Okay.
I used to hang around that area all the time, and always just to bring out, go have drinks with friends, always with a crowd. And I seen him at the pizza shop, and he told me, hey, look, I opened up a new spot. You guys come check it out, see if you want to do anything here. Hit the team up. Everybody was down.
And that's a dope event to do. Like, I mean, that's a huge thing for Jacquay's career.
Yeah.
Him being signed to Sean John right now, and the space is incredible. I liked it because of the graffiti on the wall, like the artwork on the wall. That really spoke to me out of everything else. Like, I didn't care about nothing else but the art on the wall. I'm real artistic. I like little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that really did it for me. So yeah, creating events with Jacquay, for Jacquay. Y'all got Kaya Baby and DJ Just.
Yeah, he was in the video. You know,
scratching and mixing and everything. Like,
Uncle shout out to Just. He used to have a radio show here at DSN at the old station. We had the new
at Gun Hill, yeah.
I see y'all upgrade. I've been to the old station a couple times.
Yeah. We still upgrading. It's still building.
We still in the process.
Mark P still climbing, still shining.
Yeah, we still in the process. Now, I gotta ask y'all this because I'm so curious, and I ask everybody this, but I'm just curious. Who is all of you guys' top 5 dead or alive? But the rule is you can't say Jay-Z, Nas, and Biggie. You can't say that because they're already established. Even if it's not yours, all right, cool.
Yeah, but they already there.
They already, because you know people always start off with that. Yeah. And my thing is, I'm more worried about your bottom 3 as opposed to your top 2. Because that's how I know who you are really, like what really drives you.
That's good.
It's a hell of a question.
Yeah.
It is, right?
The way you twisted it, you know.
We still want to work with our bottom 3 answers, by the way, you know. So.
And I want everybody to know. I want to know what makes all of you guys tick.
As a matter of fact, there's 4 of us. Let's give like one apiece, just to make sure. I ain't trying to let anybody out. I'm trying to get these checks.
All right, we could do that, but we still missing one. So somebody got to say that.
You gotta throw one for us.
I gotta do.
Yeah, why not?
No, don't do
you from the Bronx? You got a different.
All right, hold on. Day one, since y'all got this song with Fabulous and Lil Kim, we gonna do it like this: old Lil Kim or new Lil Kim? Which one y'all like?
Wow.
Old Lil Kim or new Lil Kim?
That's a good one. That goes to y'all one. That goes to the one, and then y'all say one each.
Ooh, you
cool, man. You think we up here play pimping?
That's a good one. It's a fact though, but Kim got some heat.
Yeah.
Now or then?
She got some heat.
So, now?
Like,
I like Little.
Now this Kim right now got some heat.
Yeah, I'm going with this.
Kim got some heat.
You think she got something to prove now?
I feel like it's more eyes on it. You know what I mean? Like, what's she gonna do? I feel like because there's so much more competition now than it was before.
Very
honestly.
true.
But still, no, I think she's still up here when it comes down to it. She's paved the way. Like she made the culture what it is for a female artist. You know what I mean? So
I like Queen Bitch. I think that was like her hardest fucking. You heard what she was saying in that shit?
Hold on, you heard what Biggie was writing in that shit?
I didn't say that shit. I did not say that shit.
Don't do that.
I didn't say that shit. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I got the audio shit. You can put the audio on YouTube right now, man. I'm not trying. I'm saying, all right. That's why I said, it's their fault because they could have just said they top 5.
Don't do that. I'm on your side.
My fault. No disrespect to the
but Queen Bitch, I think that was one of her hardest tracks. She came like off on that shit.
Hell yeah.
Just like the new Cardi B.
Just because somebody writes your moms don't mean you want to spit it the way it's
but
supposed
to Get Up 10, I think that's the hardest track on that fucking Invasion of Privacy.
Which one?
Get Up 10.
Get Up 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, all right. So, but I'm saying that to say because you know how you have that one track that be like, ooh, ooh, and for Little Kim, that Queen Bitch was that shit, because you know, you heard her lyrical
Speaking
side.
of Queens, we gave these Queens niggas enough time to think about it.
Let's get back to that.
Let's not sidetrack.
We talking about music here.
So we going to get a little bit.
Yeah.
You got yours? You want me to go? I'll go with mine. Big L.
Okay. Why Big L?
I love Big L.
Big L.
Okay.
Diggy Bonics and all that.
You know, casualties of a dice game.
Okay.
98 freestyle. Ebonics, like ridiculous.
That's dope.
Ridiculous.
How about you, Taj?
Oh man, this is tricky, man. You told me you can't put Biggie in the thing, man.
No Biggie. I know that was your first record, but no.
All right. I mean, if we really want to go into it, I'm gonna say, I think Fab has to be on my list.
Yes.
I
think so too.
No, this has nothing to do with the Spicy record. I've always felt like Fab has been one of the more underrated artists.
But he's been consistent.
Me too.
He's always been consistent, but he's always been underrated.
Still relevant.
Agreed.
Still relevant. Yeah. And what did it for me about Fabulous was them soul mixtapes. I was always a Fabulous fan.
Soul tape?
I was always a Fabulous fan or whatever, but he was too trying to be poppy when he was like with Little Mo and all of that. Once he made them soul mixtapes, you really saw him come up off his shit. Like how we used to talk about Little King.
Little Mo, man. I like that look with him.
No, I like it as far as getting on the charts, as far as like the world recognized, because you know you got to do some corny shit first. Sorry,
that wasn't corny. Come on, like I'm kind of pulling you out and you keep going back.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying it was corny per se, but for the hood, that was some corny shit. It was good songs. It reached the charts. I'm not taking that away from him, but for the streets, the underground, us.
That's a song you play when you try to get back with your girl.
We went, but I'm saying, if he had a whole album like that, we wouldn't have bought that shit.
All right, so what soul tape is better, 1, 2, or 3? Which one?
I like 2.
You like 2?
I like 2.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for them songs,
hold on. They hollering it up. Hold on. Get back to their questions, man. They cheating over here.
But do y'all agree or am I wrong? Do y'all see some type of valid shit? What I'm saying?
And I feel like Fab does need more respect and more credibility as far as like the industry. I feel like but he should have some more corny songs though.
Yeah.
Because he has a lot of fire hood records.
A lot of fire that went unnoticed because of the corny shit. That's all I'm saying.
But y'all remember too, like that's what the labels choose to put out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, to the streets.
None of that shit was corny in my eyes.
I mean,
it wasn't corny. I'm not saying it wasn't corny, but compared to the soul mixtape, compared to the Freestyle Fridays, it was corny compared to that. For the charts, for Billboard, for him to be mainstream, no, it wasn't corny at all.
So he did Freddie vs. versus Jason, that's not corny.
Hell no, that wasn't corny.
That shit
No,
hard.
you're missing what I'm saying.
But he's been consistent.
Though, right?
Nah, you talking about the early on stuff.
Thank you for him to get noticed.
Right. But then he came with that From Nothing to Something album. That shit was
exactly.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
So you think it was like too commercial, like what he came out with?
I think
the
he
singles?
did. I think he was smart about it though. Sometimes like you said, the labels push some things about it. All right, I'll give you what you want. Let me be this figure, and then I'm gonna give you who the fuck I really am. I think he did that shit.
DJ Clue from Queens, right?
Yeah.
From Queens, motherfucker. And I see y'all still ducking the question. You went from Big L
to Fabulous.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Cheeks. Growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the first time. Nobody never said that here.
I really go with Mr.
Right?
Cheeks.
Culture.
Okay, why Mr. Cheeks?
Keep it Queens.
Because he just did it. Like the storytelling, the dancing. Like come on, man. Like I can't deny that guy.
And he was still hood.
Still hood. You know what I'm saying?
Still hood to this
He's
day.
still hood. Still.
Like a couple months ago.
So
still looking like
Shout
in
out
that
to
first
Mr.
LB
Cheeks
fan
and the
video.
whole year, Lost Boys and everything.
That was a movement.
Yeah, that was
a movement.
Exactly.
They played the soundtrack. They part of the soundtrack to my life growing up, and hanging
Definitely.
out on the block, and motherfuckers is in their whips playing that shit on blast. So shout out to
MPVs
y'all.
and all that.
That's
Yeah.
it.
They ain't had no Let's Coops and Beamers in the biz. They was the MPV still bumping that shit. Who's
MPVs
wrong?
doors open
They
and
still
all
fuck with you. Who's wrong?
Yeah, and how about you?
Man, All right, so I had an answer before they all went.
They took your answer?
No, they didn't. But I had to switch it. Now I'm thinking about what she said. Like you want to see who we are. So I'm gonna go with Swiss Beats.
Okay.
What the hell?
Making the fucking sound effects that's not computerized.
Why you making the music?
We got sample that, right? We got sample that. Don't wreck it.
Nah. Swiss, man.
Talk about it.
Listen.
Oh my God.
I came up on DMX, bro, and I just.
So it's a good grunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I came up on
That shit sounded super passionate.
No, so like I came up on DMX, right, and it's like as a low kid, like you don't really understand like what you listening to and all that, like how many hits you listening to. But me and my brother, we went back and we listened to like all of DMX's discography, and I was like, yo, Yo, and Swiss, you can't say DMX without Swiss. You can't say Swiss without DMX.
Facts.
Yeah.
So it's like, and Swiss is consistent too.
Facts.
Like nobody ever really realized it. I'm talking about he transcended through all the phases, all the ways.
And it was the whole Rough
one of
Rider
those producers.
sound. Like the whole Rough Rider sound and even Blueprint.
Jay-Z,
yeah, thank you. See, give me 5 on that one. Yeah, like that whole Jay-Z, the volume, 2?
Volume 2.
Yeah, the whole volume 2.
I
And you had a very classic era coming from Swiss. I respect your answer.
Good answer.
Even with Swiss Beats, you heard different shit. It wasn't the same thing. He gave it what y'all niggas want. He had y'all out here doing the merengue. He had black people dancing Spanish.
And he got pimp blood in his bones. How you bag Alicia Keys?
Yeah.
Gosh,
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good
And
one.
then the dopest shit recently it's been a minute, but the dopest shit recently was when he got in DJs to battle each other. And it's not even like a negative shit. That was like real dope hip hop. You fuck 2 turntables and a fucking mic. And me going up
Just
against
Blaze.
another dope. Yeah,
that
Just
shit was
Blaze.
amazing.
That shit was
And
hard.
it's not even about I'm better than you.
Yeah.
You
Nah, he
bring
was
me up
better than
that
Just
shit.
Blaze. He killed Just
All
Blaze.
right,
He got the exclusive. That's what it is.
I said it. You didn't say it. I said it.
Jay-Z, Nas, Kiss,
Killed you in that battle.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Cause he put out that that song still didn't drop that
DMX, Jay-Z, Nas.
on Jadakiss, right?
Yep. Ain't come out
Nigga,
yet.
I watched that shit on YouTube. I'm the reason you got like 1 million plus
Yeah,
views.
but it was for the love of hip hop,
That shit
and
tonight.
then him as a person, cause I love art too. So him, giving back to the art.
The Adidas collabo and all
Yeah,
that.
so kudos to Swiss. Yeah. Since we in the Bronx, he's another Bronx dude.
And for doing stick-ups with DMX back in the days.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I wasn't there. This is what I mean. YouTube
No face,
put
no
out a lot of
case.
bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? And from the people that you guys picked, it's no wonder why you guys are so incredible like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all picked
Thank you.
dope ass people, especially you coming as a DJ and then picking Swiss and somebody like that, and the Big L and oh my God, Fabulous, and I mean, Mr. Cheeks. Yeah, nobody said that here. You're the first to say Mr. Cheeks.
That's a whole other.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean, man.
I think he was just keeping it Queens. I think he was keeping
Nah, seriously, all jokes. He actually remember because he always been around. I told you, like, yo, you know, that's my favorite rapper, right?
Right.
Mr. Cheeks' favorite rapper. I respect it.
I was with Cheeks like a few months ago, and he saw him on Snap, and he was like, "Yo, why you ain't telling me?" Like, so yeah, he's
still a fan.
So who's the artist that you would like to work with, or you haven't worked with that you want to work with, dead or alive, or this, whatever?
Everybody.
But like the main ones, like we want Pharrell.
We can
Pharrell, definitely Pharrell, the Kanye. Pharrell, the Kanye.
Definitely. I got him over here tripping.
Take a Kanye placement too, if you mean by all means.
Old Pharrell or new Pharrell?
It's Pharrell.
Yeah, Pharrell.
Nah, he not.
Pharrell.
Nah, cause I don't know.
I'll take
behind
old
them
Pharrell.
joints.
I'll take old Pharrell.
Yeah, because what Pharrell is not. I'm happy Pharrell. It's a big difference. Yeah, it's two different.
I'm happy. What's
that joint?
I'm not saying no error from
that ASAP Ferg joint with French. It's Pharrell. Like he got bop. He still got bop.
Yeah, he still.
Pharrell still got that.
If you had to pick, I'd go
Pharrell. I'll take any Pharrell right now.
I want the Khalees Pharrell. You know what I'm saying?
Outside
that
of
Khalees.
That Khalees Pharrell. Okay, you want that nerd?
I like Khalees Pharrell.
Pharrell was kind of outside of hip hop, but like outside of hip hop. Now I'm just gonna go deeper, like outside of hip hop, like something like nobody would expect. Who's the artist that you like? Yo, damn, I want to work with them. They dope.
Skrillex.
Facts.
Skrillex.
Fuck that is.
Martin Garrix.
Yeah,
He
definitely.
do dubstep music.
Dubstep, EDM.
Disclosure.
Chainsmokers. That's definitely.
And then you said dead or alive too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, dead shit, man. If I could have been in a room with Prince, like,
Jesus take the wheel.
have a jam session with Prince, man. Like my
Are you right over there?
crazy.
He sound like he's dying. Are you okay?
Shout out to
Shut the well in the building. Jesus Christ.
Nah, definitely.
Crazy shit, man. My pops, like I said, he was a musician, and he was around in that era, and he used to do a lot of shit with people that fuck with Prince, and he knows, like, he's been around Prince a few times, and he's actually gotten to tell me stories about times he's been in a room with Prince and them like having jam sessions and like seeing Prince and the type of person he was.
He ever play basketball with him? I heard.
So I heard Prince had some skills on.
I heard a couple of basketball stories out
his
there.
His lacy ass didn't play on the court.
Everybody that knows Prince, that knows like Prince could ball. Like you didn't want to see Prince on the court, man.
But I'm saying this, you said your pops, right? If I'm not
my
mistaken.
pops never balled with Prince.
Alright, because I heard Torre.
Because my pops can't ball. Let's just get that out the way.
No.
My pops can't ball.
Yeah, that's where that skit came from.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, Prince definitely.
And Bob Marley, can't forget that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bob.
Yeah, because y'all do reggae music as well. Do y'all ever thought about what's the Afro beats?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. Can't pass that. That's mine, unfortunately. Yes.
Can we answer it?
Sorry, hell no, we ain't answering that shit. Probably a little thought on the phone trying to give me something.
Please stand by.
On a hump day?
On a hump day.
You know what day
Your flight is not being rerouted.
We can't have that at all.
You know what day it is? Do you know
We can't have that at all. I gotta lower that. I gotta lower that. Yeah, so moving, we unfortunately, I mean, there's so much for us to, I want to talk more about, but we're gonna see each other again.
Definitely.
I think this is the beginning of a great relationship. I want to stay in touch with y'all. I want to be like the new cousin and whatever.
Most definitely.
Let's do it.
You know, so moving.
We can't get, I thought we was gonna get some bars, man.
Can we though?
I don't really rap, but I want to say. I was just joking. I'm the clown of the group, by the way. I act like
Give you an exclusive record if you want. I mean, what else we got to tell
Yeah, we got some records, you know.
Something new.
We not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. You guys look, cause y'all got my engineer over there Tripping. No, not today, y'all. No. We don't mean to put you on the spot, but.
Put something on.
Yeah, y'all gave a dope ass interview.
We can make a record right now if you put something on. We write a hook.
No, we got more records we didn't play. We about to go out.
Let's do it. You can do whatever.
Yeah, so we get them bars later. We get them bars later.
Yeah, it's different. We're not battle rap. We're not freestyle rappers.
Could have been written.
It could have been written. Please, motherfuckers came up here and folded. Y'all did it big time. So I know y'all would have given us something incredible without us even,
Also, hold on. Let me give a shout out to MC Coke La Rock, born today, April 25th.
Yes.
Shout out to you. That's an MC, old school MC. You don't have to do the Googles. I ain't gonna say what he did.
Yeah, and shout out to BB Kings. Tonight is the final showcase. They're gonna have Slick Rick the Ruler, and they're gonna have Dougie Fresh in the building. I'm about to be off on that joint. Shout out to my cousin Lou for giving me some goddamn tickets. Thank you so much. And we about to be up in there like swimwear, doing the Dougie.
Y'all better hurry up and get into the BB Kings. They meant to shut that shit.
Yeah, they trying to shut it down. I think it got too niggerish for them. That's what I think. That's my person. I didn't say that's what they, but that's
most likely.
That's just my.
They raised the rent.
Some shit,
I think they gonna put a Starbucks there.
Yeah.
Damn.
I hope they don't do no shit.
Too early.
That's too early. But we're gonna wrap this interview up. I got so much more to say, but we're gonna have you back on the show. There's more events that I would love to. I want to even come to y'all studio and bug the fuck out and shit like that. And see how y'all work live. We can do live at location, and we be up in there like swimwear, talking our shit.
You want a podcast?
Yeah.
No, we're about to get into all of that. So yeah, let's get to that right now. So down the line, tell everybody what you would like to, promote individually, collectively,
and where
they can find you guys.
I was the one that's, I mean,
and where they can find you guys. That's more important because I want more people. Because y'all got a huge following, but let's get that shit 1 million. Let's go.
That's a fact. Now you can check us out, man, at THERNWY at The Runway on Instagram. TheRunway.com. It's getting updated right now. Well, I think we up now.
A couple more days.
Getting updated. Yeah. So TheRunway.com, THERNWY. That's pretty much. You can find all of our social media, all of our handles there. So that's our central hub. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Talk to me nice when you see me out here.
Yeah, talk to them nicely. Yes, thank you guys so much for coming. This was did y'all enjoy yourselves?
Yes.
It was live though. Yeah, and I gotta come to more. I'm the new groupie. No, fuck that. I'm the new mascot.
That's good.
Can I be the mascot?
Yeah, well,
I'm the new runway mascot.
You gotta get you a flight attendant uniform, man.
Flight attendant.
I'll be a flight attendant. I like that
That's all the same shit.
No, because
light skin, groupie, mascot is all the
No, because
Playboy Bunny.
The difference is you have your bottom bitch and then you have the blue chip bitch. I'm trying to be the blue chip bitch. Thank you, kind.
Alright, but listen, if they pay you not to say nothing, don't fucking say nothing. 2050.
Damn sure. And trust me, 9 times out of 10, no attraction Mystique. I was with all the shit. Let's get it. And we're gonna sign out to that. Shout out to everybody who was live streaming with us. We're gonna have it on YouTube in like a week or so. So look out for the recaps to that. And is there anything y'all would like to say?
I just want to let y'all know. I think this is because we were so busy and everything. This is our first or second. First interview.
Y'all mesh well together. Like,
it's our first
definitely
interview.
appreciate you.
And how was it? I hope I set the bar high. Because the next motherfuckers y'all gotta go to, they gotta come with the shit. They gotta come with it. They gotta bring strippers and all that to beat this motherfucker.
Please bring strippers. Goddamn, because she bring niggas everywhere.
I gave y'all an idea. I want my check for that. Y'all do that dumb shit. Yeah. So shout out to the runway. Shout out to everybody that was logging. Shout out to my engineer over there, Swag.
Be cool, man. Be cool, man.
Shout out to my handsome co-host.
Also, shout out to my grandpops, man. Yo,
yes.
You're gonna get better soon. He had open heart surgery today,
wow.
but he good. He's good.
Big shout out to Grandpa.
Throw some prayers
out.
Yes, and we're about to ride out to another dope ass single from the Runway, and we up off this. Love somebody, y'all. WCW live at bitches.
The Runway.
The Runway. Let me get in my bag one time. Yeah. Let me get up in my baggie. I'm about to get up in my baggie. Let me get up in my baggie. Couple baddies, and they be like, whoa, hey, 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 and they be like, whoa, hey, 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 hey. Let me get up in my baggie. I'm from the Borough of Queens. I see you looking, getting this money but never cooking. Double my prices now for the bookings. From Bronx to Queens, Staten Island to Brooklyn. They don't wanna see me pop. Do your little dance when I walk in the spot. They don't wanna see me pop. Team G money, man, we still on top. When I get up in my baggie, I'm about to get up in my baggie. Let me get up in my baggie. Couple baddies, and they be like, whoa, hey, 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 and they be like, whoa, hey, 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 hey. Let me get up in my baggie.
Hold up. Had to get up in my bag. They be like, ask me with his dogs like you